Welcome, new host. This is a tutorial on how to sign up for your events. There's a few ways you can get it from the Discord sheet for those that are in the Discord group. You can click the event signups, and if you're on a phone, you just got to look for where the pins are, and the link's right there. You can also find it under the schedule channel. Your schedule will also be posted here every day. Just hit your pin and open up the link, and that will take you to here. If you don't have access to this yet, let me know. I try to add everybody in here with their Google email as soon as they pass their audition. Okay, from here, you want to look at the tabs. If you're looking on the phone, they're probably on top. PC, they're on the bottom, but you want to look for signups. And I haven't added the two from last night on here yet, but there's a few other ones that came out. But these are your basic events that are going to be every month. New hosts, you should sign up for the friendly, the theme, and anything that's under star will be a 1-day or a 2-day event. The star events you need to get big gifts for. You're not ready for that as a new host until you're ready to trade. That's why over here I put 10K trading hosts. The Canadian events can be done all except if you're not a Canadian. So those can only be done by Canadian hosts. And all new hosts can do the Bigo new for their first 2 months, and the Bigo Live House Challenge, which is for your first 20 days. This prepares you so that you can do the real live house up here. They normally won't give you a live house slot until you've been to the Bigo new live house. So let's sign up for... See, I've already signed up for all these, but let's just do an example. I'm going to sign up... I guess I'll do myself for one. I've already signed up for these. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link. It's going to open up. It's going to tell you what the event pays. It's going to tell you the rules of the events. For this particular PK, you should always be 15 minutes early. This one particular, if you're late, they're not going to pay you the rebates. But all the events still need to be completed, so they have to be done regardless. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in your Bigo ID. It's not going to be your screen name. It's going to be your ID in your profile. Mine is Shoeman, so we're going to go Shoeman here. Your agency, you're going to put in JHawkins agency. Now for me, I'm just going to do this as an example. I'm in a different agency because I can't be in my own. Then family name. You're going to put whatever family you're in. It's part of your 20-day challenge. So if you're not in a family yet, let me know and we can get you in a family so you can get that 20-day bonus. My family is the Gaia family. And then here you want to book 4 days ahead. So like today's the 8th. So the 8th, 9th, and 10th are already done. Okay, so you want to pick a time. They're all going to be in PST. Everything on Bigo is California time. So just say you are on the East Coast and you want a 4 o'clock event. You can just go down to the 10th at 4 o'clock. You can only pick one slot. So if you're available at 4 o'clock every day, just highlight every one for every day. Just make sure you note this so that you don't sign up for another one at that same time. Now also, if you go back to the agency sheet, I have this little notepad here where everybody can edit. So what you're going to do is you're going to put underneath the event. I'm going to add the other ones in here later. Just put what times you signed up. So that way when you're signing up for other events, you know, like here I know I signed up for this at 10:30 a.m. PST for the entire month. So that's done. These here we broke down, like this one was signed up for 3:30 PST from the 1st to the 7th. So since it's after the 7th now, we can delete that. This one here was signed up from the 4th to the 11th. So you just want to give yourself little notes so you don't double book, because if you get 2 events at the same time, we have to give one away. We can't change the times on agency events. They're going to ask for the agency owners WhatsApp. You want to put that in there. And you want to use your Gmail address because they track where they're coming from, and they'll ban your email. So you're going to put your WhatsApp number here if you have one. If you don't have one, you can just put NA or just a few zeros. For the agency leader one, you can put mine in there, or Monty's, or Monet's. She's going to kill me. I don't know why I keep saying that. It keeps stuck in my head. Then you want to hit the agree once you do that, and then hit submit. And that's all you have to do to sign up for agency events. The Live House ones are a little bit different. We'll just touch base with those a little bit. Those will, well, this is the new house. You can do any theme you want, so you just want to click when you're available. Actually, they took it off. It used to, oh, this is the Bigo new, sorry. Let me go back to this. We're going to have the Bigo New House Challenge. This one is the Live House for new hosts. It's going to tell you all what it pays, what is part of your challenge. It's going to ask you if you're part of the Bigo challenge, which you want to hit yes, because you want to try to get that extra $73. And this one you can actually hit multiple times on the square boxes. So you want to hit as many as you're available. Remember, it's got to be 4 days ahead. And you can only do this your first 20 days. So you got to count 20 days from your hire date, and you can't apply for anything after. Here you're going to pick basically what type of content you'll be broadcasting. You can pretty much do whatever you want on this new one. And then here is where they normally decide, even if you got to exaggerate a little bit, make this part sound interesting, because this is where they're going to pick you. Like if you're a singer, put that you sing all kinds of music or different genders of music and stuff like that. Just try to make it interesting and then hit submit. Now, after you do good there, when you get to the real Live House, which you'll be doing probably in your second month, it's a little bit different. You get to choose what theme you want, because these are theme based. If you don't do the theme, they remove you from the Live House, so you want to pick the theme. If you want to do multiple days and multiple themes, just pick the theme, and you have to refill out the application each time. They don't, actually this one's 2 pages. The next page, I'm not going to fill all this out, but the next page will have like the description again. You want a description of that theme. That's mainly how they pick you for these events. Other than that, that's about as easy it is to sign up for your events. If you need help, let me know. I will sign you up. Down below, it tells you what each event pays. Everything that's in yellow, you basically, it's free just for participation, so you're going to get that no matter what. The themes, there should be another one. If you win on the themes, it's going to be $9.52. So we can copy on this. Well, we'll just leave it for right now, but that's if you lose, you get $4.76. If you win, you get $9.52 on the themes. And then your new house challenge for the Live House, you get paid $5 to do that. When we get to the real Live House, it pays $10. And these are the Canadian events, what they pay. If you notice the ones that are in white here, that means you need to hit these goals in order to get the pay. Like, for instance, the Impossible Star, this one pays $25, but you have to get 10,000 beans to get to it. So these are all based on gifts. The ones in white, new hosts should do as many of those as you can, because it's all free money, and it will help you advance with your fan base and get you going for next month. Okay, and if you'll notice over here, this is where all your schedules are going to show up. It's going to have today. Anything in green means you have an event that day. If there's a 0 in there, you don't have one. This normally gets updated before 10 EST. So if the schedule is not posted in the Discord, then this is probably not up to date yet. But I try to get that done between 9 and 10 EST. So what you're going to do on these, just say she's got a PK here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Tomorrow she has 1. So what you want to do is you're going to go down to the bottom tabs. You want to go to tomorrow's schedule. And this will be changing in the next few days. I got a new system that I'm doing. So maybe I should show you what it's going to be like on the new system. No, let's see. Okay, let me show you the new system. So it's going to look like this in a few days. I've improved it a little bit and it loads faster. I'm streaming here, so it's lagging out the internet. We'll pause this a second. Okay, on the public sheet I have, it's going to look more like this. This isn't actually the right one I wanted, but it's still an example. So here you're going to hit tomorrow. Of course, the IDs are going to be different on this one. And here it's just basically going to say, like, for me, tomorrow I have 3 events. Just tell me one's going to be a theme, one's going to be a friendly, and one's going to be a techno. So you can go to the theme here, and you can scroll down and look for whichever color I gave you. So here's my event for tomorrow. It's at 4 o'clock. And then if you want to look for the next one's a friendly. So we're going to go over here to the friendly schedule and just go down, and there's my event right there. So there's my friendly time and event. And then the techno, it's the same thing. You're just going to go down to find the techno schedule here, which are all going to be right here. And these are events that are coming up. The International Animal, that sign up just came out yesterday, and I think the Deck the Halls did. So you can find those in that schedule group. But you just want to basically look for your color code, so it's easy to look up. Alright, from that point, your daily schedule here will be under the schedule. So what you want to do, if you're using it from a phone, the best thing to do is download Google Sheets app. It's a real small application. So once you open this up in there, it'll always be in there, so it'll be easy to find the schedule. We may be putting this on the website too. I'm still trying to figure that out. So basically what you want to do here is find your name, which will be color coded to whatever color you have. In the morning, you want to go to host input here. Once you've seen your time, verified it, you're supposed to confirm it. That way we know that you've seen it, you will be on time. Remember, all events must be completed regardless. If you can't make that time, make sure you let us know and mark it available. It'll turn red. If you see it available on here and you don't have that event that day, you can type in your name right here, because these boxes you can type in. Most of it you can't, but these 2 columns you can, and you can do the boxes. I think from E to J you can edit. But if you want to fill in there, you can put your ID in there and just let me know, and I will send it in for a transfer like I've done with some of these here. This one still hasn't been approved yet, and this one hasn't been approved yet. That's why it still says pending. And then once we get it transferred, we'll change it to confirm. So basically, this is just letting me know that you've seen your schedule and you'll be there. If for some reason you cannot be there, I need a 3-hour notice. If it's a live house or something, we need a 24-hour notice, or it counts as an incomplete regardless. We need the 3-hour notice because we have to have it changed with Bigo before 2 hours, or they will not change it. And in that case, we either get an incomplete, or if the opponent's online, we have to see if they allow us to put in a sub, which they do not have to allow us to put in a sub. They told us in-agency can do it last month, and then now this month, now they're not paying for it. So we're going to try to do a mixture this month, some in-agency and some out-of-agency. We do have some people, some friends in a new group that we just put together, so we can do some out-of-agency substitutions with each other. So that's basically what you're going to do there. We're going to go over inviting people and lining people in the next video. But this will cover this one, and also if you look at the end, like if you're in EST, just look across and see what time it is for you. Because remember, everything on Bigo will be PST, so even when you send in your bill, it's going to be PST. which we'll go over that in the next video too.